back with Planet Explorers 7.6 Alpha, Episode 35, Steam Edition.
I think we need to find a way to go to where the Epiphany crashed. Before that, we need to regroup with all the survivors around here. That'll be your job. Did you get hurt or something? Run along now.
Maybe of service.
Don't die out there. Good luck. You might really need it.
Well, we're back. And thanks to all my subscribers, including the new ones that have just recently joined. Welcome. We pick up our story with Rawl and Newt on their way back to the Earth camp, after dealing with the monster in the lake mystery. Newt is riding in the Marauder hypersonic jetpack. The most fun you'll have with your legs broken. Seems that the ladies are taking a little detour, retracing their steps on the way back to camp, looking for Hitomi. I must apologize for low frame rate issues in the forest area, although it is a common problem. Hey, Hitomi. Are you okay? Mork and the others are all worried about you.
Sorry about that. If it wasn't for all the interference, I would have reported in by now. I ran into some natives, though. I had to quickly duck out and hide. Whoa. Wait. I feel you kind of skimmed over that part. What about the natives? Well, there was about 5 of them. Heavily armed. I saw them from pretty far off, from the ridge. Yeah, I just hid and got out of sight. I was quite surprised they were humanoid. I expected like tentacles or something.
Yeah, What are you doing all the way out here?
And why didn't you help with the rescue mission at the cave? Oh yeah, I feel really guilty about that. Sorry. It's not just that I really dislike the Martians. It's just the history's bad. Your parents were killed in a day of madness, weren't they? Yes. I was at college in Chicago, so I escaped it when the rock sol came and hit on that day. But my parents were working in Dubai's spaceport, though. Only a half of an hour warning, and then everything went straight to hell. They couldn't make it out. I stayed on the phone with them until the end. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, quick check of her inventory again, just in case we need something. So what's up, Hitomi? What is this place? This is a large dolmen, with plenty of open cavern systems inside. It looks like about 60 meters deep. Fascinating, isn't it? I took a look down inside of one of them. It's mostly limestone and marble, very similar to the cave systems of Earth. Still, there seems to be an abundance of minerals and things inside of these caves, at least in the forest. I think that's probably for several reasons. We need to do more investigations here. You know what, Newt? I think you can help me out. There are some interesting crystal samples located down below in the cave. Could you go down and bring me some? Get crystals? I guess that's not too bad. Oh, that's awesome! I'll give you a grappling hook and the script to go with it. All you have to do is use it to maneuver down in the cave system. But be careful of those spider-like species down there, okay? Sure. Thanks. This'll come in handy. You coming, Raw? Sure, why not? Okay. Well, if you're coming, we're gonna fly down. We may use this grapple gun later on when we're down below, but we'll fly in for now. Rub-a-dub-dub. Here comes the grub. Now, let's take a look at this thing. Holy buttercup, Batman. Oh well, here we go. If I wasn't a pilot, I would be scared of heights. Newt, be careful. Newt, go up. You're gonna hit the rocks. You're gonna hit the rocks. Raw? Leave it in my capable hands. Eat this. Argonite and calcite. Oh, no problem. 10 Argonite, 10 Calcite. We already have it. Full system scan, Echo. Affirmative. Scanning for all mineral compositions. What is that? Color scheme looks like silver. Silver deeper inside of the mine. Cool. Confirm. It is silver. Alright. Just gotta get up to the top and get these samples to Hitomi. I think we're gonna try this rope gun. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Check that little guy over there bouncing on that tree. Huh. Neat. Very neat. Alright. Squeeze and release. Here we go. Whee! This thing's fun once you get the hang of it. Whoa, was that a rope gun? Or a tesseract gun? That was awesome. Okay, let's get these back to Hitomi. Oh, thanks a lot, Newt. If I need anything else, I'll be sure to ask for your help. You done here? Sure I am. Let's go back to camp then, Okay. The frame rate here is bad, but I think we're going to give the Hunter bike a try. The longer wheelbase makes it a little bit more difficult to maneuver. Hitomi, where'd you get off to, girl? We've been all worried sick around here. Well, the longer wheelbase on the bike made it a little bit more difficult to maneuver in tight spaces, but it is quite fast and agile for a bike of its size. Unfortunately, the frame rate didn't do it justice. We'll have to use that bike again. We'll save this as a checkpoint because I've been getting some crashes in the game lately. Just want to make sure that if anything goes wrong, you have this section already saved. Now deal with Otaro. Check a shot, make sure it is anything that we need, we get it now. I like to check their shop first before I take any missions from them, because sometimes you take a mission from them and the shop gets sealed off from you and you cannot access it. So if you need something, take it before you take the mission. When you're not sure, save a checkpoint before you talk to them. Okay, to pop into the editor after buying up a few things from Otaro at the camp. Right now I'm just sectioning for decals. The material that you saw before you when I first entered the editor is all actual material, just reworked so that the appearance is different. Now I'm going to use decals and cover it, creating hopefully a better, brighter dashboard. The time-consuming part is finding the one that you want or that fits. It's not bad, but it's not what I need. The
Deciding if to use the mirror mode or not is another feature that you have to consider when placing a decal down. Once a decal is down, you go to the inspector and you can change the size of the decal or the rotation of it, the angle and the pitch. If it's flashing red, you can't place it down unless you turn mirror mode off. Caution, some decals will shine through to the outside, and you may not want that as an effect. Decals will also wrap around material. Be careful of that as well, in case that you don't want that desired effect. Not too bad on the roof. Now to adjust the new laser cannons. A new image will be set and the capture button will be pressed. The gray bar above the capture button allows you to press that to select the color for your background, where it says BG color. Here's another vehicle, the first vehicle that I ever built in Planet Explorers when I first got it back in 5.5 or 5.2 I think it was, 5.2. Since then I've retrofitted it over time, and each time a new version comes out I add a bit more to it and material and keep refining its look. Now with the decal system, I'll add some decals to it instead of just the material composition that what you see before you. All the binary that what you see is actually a material that I've based in place like that. So I'm going to put some decals inside this, see what I can come up with in the Mad Labs. Now this decal is not being mirrored. I only want it on one side. Now, when you're placing down decals, you can only have a total number of 4 different kinds. You can repeat them as many times as you want, but you can only have 4 different kinds of decals. There's also a set number of materials that you can place down as well. So when you're working in the material section, if it tells you 4 out of 4, or ISO is full, you'll know your ISO is full of all the materials that you can add. This one's saying 2 of 4 right now. Now I'm working on number 3. more about the geology of this planet, Hitomi.
Well, let's see. The planet's about 10,132 kilometers in diameter, with about 79.9% Earth mass. It's got 3 natural satellites. 2 of them have atmosphere. We sent probes there. They observed them from orbit. The planet's makeup is similar to Earth. You know, the same kind of natural resources and such. In different variable amounts. Most of the water on the planet we can drink. That also might explain why there's so many caves around. We're on the Galileo continent. It's a smaller continent, just south of the equator. It's much. There's a much larger Newton continent to the north, and the Einstein continent up at the North Pole. So why'd you come on this mission anyways? Since my parents worked in the spaceport, I've always watched spacers come and go. Due to that, I've always been fascinated about space and going there since I was young. When my parents died, there was nothing left for me on Earth anymore. And nowhere to go. So I packed up. Came on the Epsilon mission. I thought I would find something interesting. A new star system, a new world, a new planet. Yeah. So what's your plans now? I heard you're building a settlement, Newt. In that case, once you're done, look me up. Give me a call. We can start an exploratory team there. A what? An exploratory team. So, what's that gonna do? Explore the planet? Right. You're looking for a base of operations. More or less. Ataro, you're supposed to tell me about Peter and the others.
Well, we talked over the possibilities of the location of the signal interference and where it was emitting from, somewhere out to the west of here. There were several locations. I'll mark them on your map. I would suggest you go there. Go to the closest one first, down south, and check it out.
Okay, I got that. I'll do that. Yes, I'm coming too, Newt.
Right, Rawl. Well, here's the jetpack that I talked about earlier. Take it. It may come in very handy. The terrain out there, I hear it was pretty rough.
Okay, well, she's learned those scripts. Absorbed into Echo. There it is. Jetpack. And a parachute of some kind. So, 18:55 p.m. It's getting late. She might not set out tonight. She might set out first thing in the morning. But you know, Newt, she's an unpredictable one. Time to assess and clean their bike. Sure that we save this as a checkpoint before we continue. That checkpoint was kind of laggy when we saved it.
Usually when that happens, a game crash might be coming up. Yep, there we go. Fatal error has occurred. When you ever get that message, don't press to continue playing the game. Just press quit and move on. That was an out of memory error that we just got there. I'll show you some of the ISOs. We'll call that a day. It's in the next episode out. Here's some of the ISOs that you can get from ISOplanetexplorers.com. Or check out the people who are making them on the Pathia site. Planet Explorer is pathia.net. There's also one Planet Explorer demo, at least two of them I believe, that are out. You can download them for free and try out the game yourself. The game is presently in its alpha form, so if you do purchase it, you're purchasing a game assisting in its development. It's an indie game, and you get to be inside and at the forefront of all things. And the builders, the developers do take your suggestions and make it real within the game. That's a concept of Shenzhen. Welcome to all the new builders and designers. So long from the Marauders edition, Newt's Adventures of Planet Explorers. Eat lead. Well, this is the Marauder. Planet Explorers 7.6 Alpha, the Steam Edition. Newt's Journeys. I'm out. Special thanks to IncomeTech.com for the royalty-free music.
Go with Alfonso to the settlement. I agree with him that we Martians and Europeans need to be separated from them. If we all live together, there'll be too much tension for the incident. Though I have a hard time trusting any Earthman, I still do believe that everyone should succeed on this planet.